What's up, guys? It's your girl Nosh, and I am going to do I'm going to try to make it quick, intuitive. If I need to grab the cards, I will grab the cards, but this is strictly me using my intuition. I am an intuitive reader, for those of you who don't know. I use the cards as a confirmation. I like doing card readings because it kind of gives me something to work with. But I also like to do intuitive readings. I haven't done one in a very long time, and today I felt inspired to do one. So we're going to do an intuitive read from all the signs from Aries to Pisces. I'm going to try to give each sign an ample amount of time so I can explain what's going on. All right, so get ready, grab some tea, grab a snack, because I don't know how long this is going to be, but let's just do it. So we're going to start with Aries. Oh, by the way, just a disclosure. If this doesn't resonate with you, please don't worry about it. Check out your other signs. If it doesn't resonate at all with the other signs, it's fine. You can always find another reader to resonate your story, or whose story resonates with you or whose video resonates with you. No pressure. If you want to like the video, please like the video. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. If you want a personal reading, let me know. I am here for you. But again, no pressure. Only if you feel comfortable. Okay? So let's get into it. We're going to start off with Aries. Aries. Before I started the video, you were the inspiration for this because out of nowhere, I kind of felt Aries. Like literally, I was just sitting here and I was like, Aries, like, do they know what's going on with them? And I was like, wait a minute, you know what? Let's put a video up. So Aries, it feels like you're confused right now. You could be confused between two people, two places, two jobs, or even with a job. You could be at a job and you could be looking for something else, but you're kind of afraid of the unknown. I'm getting your card in my head. I just because I don't use cards don't mean that they don't pop up in my head. So as I'm speaking to you, Aries, your energy is coming through really, really strong. I'm seeing the Fool card. The Fool card is all about the unknowns, right? Taking a new journey, not knowing where you're going, but you're still taking the journey. But for you, Aries, I see the Fool card upside down, which kind of talks about the fear of the unknown. So like I said in the beginning, Aries, you're trying to decide between two things. Two people, two relationships, two homes, two jobs. And if it's not two jobs, it could be, or if it's not two people, it could be where you're trying to decide, do you want to stay where you are or do you want to look somewhere else? Do you want to stay with the person that you're with or do you want to look somewhere else? I really think the latter part of this year is going to be you really coming into yourself and understanding what really makes you happy. Like these past years, you've been kind of back and forth with things, but I feel like you want to go with something that's comfortable for you, that's familiar to you. So that's what you're seeking, okay? Because it could be that the person you're currently with right now may not be that person who's providing you that secureness of familiarity. You could be looking into your past somewhere. I really do see you rekindling a connection somewhere. Could be with a fire sign, could be with an earth sign. Signs really don't matter. Energy does. So take it as it is. If not, then I don't know what to tell you. But Aries, I think that the last few months that are left in 2023, you're really going to try to sort this out. And I see you being happy. So whatever you sort out, whatever decision you make, wherever you go, you will be happy. Just remember that. So don't be afraid. Take the leap of faith. If you need to break up with someone and go be with someone else, do it. The reason why I'm saying that is because I will not sit here and advise you to be somewhere where you're not happy. A lot of people will listen to this and say, well, I've been married to someone for 25 years and have you been happy? If you haven't been happy, you've been lying in your relationship. You've been lying to yourself and you've been lying to your partner. That is the worst you could do. Finally, just tell the truth. Say how you feel. If you're not happy somewhere, say it. Either things are going to get better where you'll work it out with who you're with, and if you can't work it out with who you're with, at least you'll be able to move on and find the person you're supposed to be with. Okay? That is the whole thing we're trying to do here. We're trying to move you to places where you need to be, not places where you think you want to be. Because a lot of times where we're sitting may not be the place where we need to sit, but because we've gotten so comfortable with the routine and the familiarity and the knowing that the something will always be there is what becomes our downfall. All right. Love you guys. Moving on to Taurus. Taurus, I feel like you're either having an addition put onto your house or you're welcoming in a new addition. Now, this could be a pet, this could be a baby, this could be a family member, this could be a relative, but you will be getting a new addition. So congratulations to my Tauruses that are pregnant or my Tauruses that want to have a baby. This is the time period. It will be happening. I do see you expanding. I see Jupiter when I close my eyes and I think of you. And Jupiter is all about expansion and multiplication. And I'm seeing rabbits. So Taurus, you might be fertile or you might just be pregnant. There might be some Tauruses out there that are listening to this that are about to give birth any day. And to those Tauruses, may God be with you. May you be safe and sound. May you be protected, you and your baby. May the pregnancy be healthy, normal, and arrive on the time that God has wanting it to be here. Okay? So all outside influences, all negative influences, let them be rebuked and sent back to where they're coming from. And may you be protected by the divine through and through, you and your child. And there's some Tauruses out there that might be starting a new job. That may be a new addition. So it's not all about pregnancy and fertilization here. It could be in your career where you could be multiplying and either adding something to your account, maybe a passive income, maybe working somewhere else. But overall, I do see multiplication and expansion for you. For Tauruses that are looking for love, I don't really see much love here. I see more money, money and comfort. I mean, if there is love, it will come if it's connected to money and comfort. So there you go. But if it's not coming, just know that it's not connected to love and to money and comfort. So maybe that's why it's not coming through. Because for you right now, in this time period that you're listening to this, it's all about your funds getting better. You finally choosing the career that you want to be in, or the career that you want to do with something that has passion in it. You're becoming very, very sacred about your valuables, your possessions. You're becoming very closed off to energies that no longer serve you. So this is good for you, Taurus. I'm really liking this, okay? So I hope going forward that you're going to be fighting in this strong where whatever doesn't serve you anymore, you're letting it go. And I know it's hard for Tauruses because sometimes when Taurus really want something, they don't give up till they get it. But I feel like going forward, you are going to be letting go of things that really just don't matter to you anymore. I mean, as like resentment, grudges, yes, I'm talking about Taurus and resentment and grudges. I really feel like the cycle is up and you really just don't care anymore. That's the feeling I'm kind of getting. Like I just don't care. They can do whatever they want. They just can't do it over here. Like they can eat, but I just don't want them eating with me. And it's okay to be like that, Taurus. It's seriously, it's fine to be that way. I'm like that myself. You don't wish anyone bad. Okay. And I love this about you, Taurus. The only thing you're understanding is that, yeah, you wasted time and energy, but just remember, expansion is in the season. So if it's not love that's going to be making you happy, your favorite food, and that paycheck that's about to get more zeros added to it will be making you happy. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, you seem confused. A lot of confusion. Geminis, if you're trying to buy a house, don't worry, it will happen. If you're trying to move, don't worry. Divine timing is at play for you, Gemini. Divine timing. A lot of things right now that are happening in your life are literally happening for you to move to where you need to be. There was a lot of things that were going on that you were putting up with and you were allowing into your life that the universe was not happy with. That's why the universe now is removing all those things. I feel like, Gemini, the universe is really making you uncomfortable at this moment, especially before this eclipse that we're getting on the 28th, the lunar eclipse. This eclipse is going to be that last factor that moves you to where you need to be, and it will eclipse everything out of you that no longer serves you. People, places, and things, feelings, patterns, emotions will all be taken away. especially the ones that don't serve you. Now, if you choose to hold on to them, that is a you problem. The universe is going to try its best to move you, but at the end of the day, it's your free will. I suggest move on, because as soon as you move on, you will be able to see clearly. Right now, where you are, it's a lot of confusion because you're not seeing clearly. Some of you may need to clean your apartment, clean your house, clean your space. A lot of times, clutter is what confuses us too. We may not want to see it that way, but a cluttery space makes a cluttery mind. So there's a lot of cleaning you probably need to do. You probably need to get rid of all your summer clothes and pull out your fall clothes. And while you're doing that, I bet you're going to get a lot of sense of clarity. And also cleanse yourself, as I'm telling you to declutter, it's also kind of aka telling you to cleanse your space, okay? Um there is something with emotions that I'm feeling for you. You feel heavy hearted. You feel like you had to walk away from something that you really didn't want to. But I'm telling you, Gemini, at the end of the day, it is the best thing for you to do. Like I said, the universe is not playing with you anymore. It's going to make you very uncomfortable if you don't move now. If you move later, when the universe is like, well, I tried to move you, but you didn't want to, it's going to be a little more rocky for you. You know, when you're driving down a smooth road and everything is nice and peachy, but then you hit a couple of bumps? Yeah, if you don't listen to the universe and move forward from where you are or what you're doing right now, like listen to your heart, it's going to get rocky for you. And I don't mean to put it out there, but it is what it is. It's just logical. When the universe wants to move you, it's going to move you nice and smoothly. But when you don't want to be moved by the universe, it's still going to move you, but now it's like you being ripped away from everything. I don't know about you, but I'd rather be transitioned slowly and nicely and carefully than to be ripped away from something, right? All right, Geminis, that's for you. Cancer. Cancer, what is going on with you? I feel like you guys are very quiet. I feel like you guys are observing something. I feel like you guys are waiting for the pieces to fall into place. Good for you, Cancer. I like this for you. I really do. I feel like you're going into this moment where you're going within yourself and you're reflecting and you're understanding that right now is a time period for you to watch what's going on. Because there's a lot of people around you that may not be happy for you.